Okay, so basically I want to introduce basically an semi-automated image compression tool for Photoshop, which actually I developed to help out us to bring down the Modnik homepage banner size. And because just saving on one quality is not enough, and statically generating one quality is just won't give us the needed results, because different images have different compression possibilities. So what basically this plugin tries to do is actually generate several versions of the image and tries to find the image which could be a proper candidate for you to use, save instead of the 60% quality image. Um, I will demonstrate basically on three images in this case. Uh, Basically, one is great results, one won't give any results actually, and one will give small improvements. So basically, right now I have open Photoshop and I have an installed. Basically, it's not really installed. You just copy a file into your Photoshop script directory. So actually, you can bind also a keyboard shortcut if you want. Uh, so for example, that's simple. It's actually just running trying to generate different images and try basically, it uses a delta change from basically the noise to image ratio. This is a computation measure which allows you to coordinate compare to images what quality was how much quality was lost after the increased compression. So in this case, we actually see the image window. Um, Here we see actually the three images generated. It offers you to choose one from the three. For example, the original image is saved on 60% quality, basically the same way as you would save it using the save for web dialog. It's actually 100% the same way. And the next two images are basically saved using the 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 trying to guess trying to find a better compression candidate. So in this case, if you would look, actually you can always compare those three images and see how much quality you did actually lose between conversion. In this case, as you would see, it doesn't. We didn't lose that much quality, but we can actually, using the high risk version, save 25 kilobytes of space. So that actually almost in half. So to save it, actually you just click it and save the proper candidate. Yeah, we can. It's actually the. Mhm. But Moldova and I don't know if Lithuania, but actually those other images for product images are actually pretty low quality already. That could this tool only if it could increase the performance of the actual process for generating. So actually, we save the image. It's actually done all the work. So we can do it for different types of images, and this one is actually an example when the compression doesn't really work well, because we have a high a high quality contrast. We see lots of artifacts next to the text. So for that, if it's not, basically the idea is to allow you to choose one from which you think is the best candidate. Um, so actually, in this case, I think the original image is the best looking, and even in a medium compression, it won't save me very much space. And this is another example. It's actually also runs. The dialog pop-ups because I cannot. Photoshop API doesn't allow me to turn it off. So that's why it's visible. And so in this case, you actually find maybe there are too many artifacts for the middle, for the high risk version. So we can choose actually the low risk version and save it. So that's how you use it. It's very simple to use. I don't know if you have any questions how to use it. Yeah, I have a document for how to install it on Mac and on Windows. Actually, on Mac it's a little bit more complicated, but there is a doc and you actually I can instruct Curtis or somebody else to help basically help the creative team to install it. It's not that hard. It's 3 commands in the command line, more or less, and just copy. And it also the document contains the 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 instruction how to bind the keyboard shortcut, so you only can run this algorithm just one single click away. Uh, yeah, that's the end actually.